Welcome to Monday Motivation. I love you.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Okay, baby. Go have fun. It's awesome. Listen, it's great to be able to do this with your family, my daughters, my wife. It's incredible. It's Monday, and I gotta tell you something. Yeah, it's okay if you hear kids. It's funny. I had people say, I've heard kids in your background of your video. Absolutely, guys. I get to do this. It's Monday morning, and they're just waiting to play, and they're waiting to watch videos and watch cartoons afterwards. So let's start off with this. I gotta tell you something. It's incredible because yes, I'm wearing a Jordan outfit. I've had sports on my mind. I was looking at Michael Jordan and I was reading something out of his book, and I want you to understand something. I literally flipped to this page, and this is what came up, because we had other videos where we talked about mindset, right? And we talked about you know, the way that you think and how it leads to the decisions you make, which leads to actions, which leads to results. And we've had these conversations. Here's what I want you to realize. He says, there was never any fear for me. No fear of failure. If I miss a shot, so what? And I've got to read this to y'all. But it's incredible. I'm just going to read one paragraph. As I was as prepared as I could possibly have been for that moment. I couldn't go back and practice a little harder. I knew I had done the right things to prepare myself for that situation. One way or the other, I knew I was prepared to be successful. Now, if you know you haven't prepared correctly, or you know you haven't worked hard enough, that's when other thoughts and emotions creep into your mind. That's stress. That's fear. It's the same process for doing anything, anywhere in life, no matter how big or how small the stage is. Whether it's running a corporation, taking a test in 2nd grade, or taking a shot to win a game. At that moment, you are the sum total of all the work you have put in. Nothing more, nothing less. If you are confident and you have done everything possible to prepare, then there is nothing to fear. And let me tell you something. When we talk about mindset, what ends up happening is that people have these thoughts and ideas from other people's opinions, from how we grew up, from people telling us that we were wrong our whole life. Do y'all understand that when we were kids growing up and going to school, he talked about 2nd grade. Do you remember having a test, and out of 10, if you got 9 right, the sad thing is the teacher would put -1. You know, have you ever tried to answer a question as a kid, and when the teacher goes, what's 2 plus 2? And you go, me. And they ask you, and you go, 2 plus 2 is 7. And what does everybody do? They laugh. And because of that laughter, you feel embarrassed. And now you are reinforced not to try. Our whole life, because of mistakes that have led to embarrassing or situations that make us feel not good, we just then don't try. Because the next time the teacher asks the question, you go like this, and the teacher goes, Mazafar. And I go, no, I just had to go to the bathroom because I'm scared to try. That fear of failing, because failure led to humiliation, which did not feel good. And the same thing happens in sports, as people have this fear of missing a shot. It's the same thing that happens in life. Now, this is what I want you to understand. How do we fix this? How do we do it? It's called self-talk. What are you telling yourself? Remember when I said that your subconscious is open right before you go to bed and right when you wake up in the morning? What's going into your ear? Who's programming your computer? Here's what I want you to do, and I hope y'all do this. This is Monday, but I hope you do it right now. I hope you take out a piece of paper and that you write down 10 things that you love about you. 10 things. And I want you to write it like this. I love that I'm a great dad. I love that I'm a great husband. I love that I'm a great wife or a great mom. I love that I'm a great friend or a great son or a great daughter. You have to write things that are positive. You have to write things that you love about yourself. And the toughest thing you're going to do is to make this list. It's one of the toughest things that you'll ever do. I've done this in seminars with hundreds, with a lot of people, and I've seen people cry their eyes out because they've never said what they love about themselves. And I promise you it's Monday. And if what you do is make this list of 10 items what you love about you. And now people go, what am I going to do with this list? What am I going to do with it? Read it. When are you going to read it? Right before you go to sleep? And right when you wake up in the morning, if you read these 10 things that you love about you, right before you go to sleep, right when you wake up in the morning, it's going to go into your subconscious. Your self-talk is going to create this confidence, this posture. Who cares what everybody else has ever said about you? Who cares? The fact is, and the only voice that matters is yours. Now, the other thing that you do is you make a copy of this list, and you carry it in your wallet or your purse, and you carry it with you. Because throughout the day, you're going to have times where you're going to have doubt. You're going to have days that aren't good days. You're going to have days where everything goes wrong. You're going to have days where your boss is upset. You're going to have days when you go do a presentation and nobody wants to sign up. You're going to have days when you go to a presentation and people don't even show. You're going to have days where you walk away from your company. You're going to have days that you had a flat tire, or all these things happen. Have you ever heard that when it rains, it pours? Those days happen. And if you continue to think the way you've always thought, the spiral is going to keep going in that direction. The minute something doesn't go right, what you do is you take out that list of the 10 things that you love about you and you read it. And you read it with conviction, and you read it with strength, and you read it with belief, and you read it out loud. I don't care if you have to go to your car. I don't care if you're at work and your 5-minute break is you go to your car because your boss was upset with you, or because nobody showed at the presentation except for one person, and you were expecting 20 people and one person showed. You take a time out, you go to your car, and you read these 10 things that you love about you, and you read the reason why you're doing what you're doing in your business. And I promise you, your brain is going to automatically change. Your confidence is going to grow. Your posture, your shoulders are going to come back. And you, my friend, are going to make that shot. You are going to have a better Monday today because of this list. You're going to have a better week. You're going to have a better month. You're going to have a better year. But please, as the days go on, keep reading this list. Every night before you go to sleep and when you wake up, please don't stop. And I look forward to seeing you become better, grow, and have more success. Have a great Monday and a great week. God bless, and we'll talk to you soon.